To be joined by Dr. Cheyenne Bryant, founder of the Dr. Bryant Foundation and the Dr. Bryant Institute. It is so wonderful to have you here. There's so much going on in the mental health world in regards to this pandemic. How are we doing? How is it looking from your vantage point?
On the Black and brown community, it's really taken a toll because there are already a lot of underlying health issues and underlying mental health issues that have to do with trauma that was already there pre-pandemic. That was already something that they were not getting treatment for because of their lack of access to medical care, health care, which stems from our systemic, health care disparities that continues to stay on the back burner of the American health system. And because of those things, now that we enter a pandemic, you take the weight and the trauma that was already there prior to this and multiply that by 100 or sometimes 200 times, depending on the individual, the family, the community, and the neighborhood.
This pandemic is affecting adults in terms of their physical health. Children are affected as well. So what should parents be looking for, in particular in minority homes, to see what's going on with their children? Because this is pretty terrifying for a lot of little guys.
Yeah, it really is. The most important thing that a parent can do or parents can do is to make sure that their anxiety level is managed, because little kiddos mimic what we do, and they learn the culture of how to deal with crisis through how we deal with crisis. And so if we can create a narrative that's really fun and really fluffy for ourselves, then our kids will also experience that reality. Let me create that narrative. Let me listen to the news for information purposes, but not keep it on as a hobby and something I'm listening to over and over again. Let me make sure that we're listening to positive audiobooks, or we're watching positive films together as a family. Let's implement board games. Kids still deserve the right to not have to be weighed down by all of the outside world disparities that are going on.
It's been really wonderful to talk with you, and I'm sure you'll get lots and lots and lots of support for all these great things that you're doing.
Thank you so much for having me.
Be safe.
Great job.
My
Thank you.
pleasure.